I just mixed something with water, and there we go. It's to dilute, you know, so it's not so strong. It would be for like flavoring, but you dilute it enough to where, you know, there's still that flavoring in there, but it's not as good. But maybe you have just a little more of that in there, then that'll be better. And then that brings up that higher concentration to try to satisfy that taste. Naughty tongue. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, it's just fun. Yeah. But anyway, so you don't. It's like leaving my. Well, I'm mixing it with something else now. There's something else I'd rather use, and that's what I have to go get them out of it. I'll be okay. Because this taste here, you know, straight is like, you know, Mountain Dew. I don't have no Mountain Dew in here. Mountain Dew, I wouldn't dare drink it straight unless you're. It's like the effects of burning effects of alcohol without that burning alcohol, you know. Can you imagine what it's doing to the kids and those energy monster drinks and stuff? Red flag, you know. What it's doing. I should be playing some of my music right now. It's like when that bubble bursts and it's ours, you know. It's like this energy field around our body that I discovered through meditating, exercising, falling dafa, and the feeling that I felt when I did that repetitive exercise with my hands going together without touching anything. Just to be clarified, because cracks out there, I know. But this energy field that's around our bodies, you know, they can be intense, and they can be intensified, and they can be enlarged, and most are just backed in the back of the garage, because, you know, you don't need a bumper, whatever, with anyone. It's just in free living, high, human being, free. And if you're not free, then you need some reprocessing. FEMA camps, Muslim cultural centers. They'll teach you how to beat your wives and make it legal. Isn't that wonderful? When on the first hand, we're not supposed to kill. We're not supposed to hurt. You know, we're not supposed to bring pain. That's not what these hands are for. So why would you offer that kind of a submission to those male animals, you know? Yeah. It's like the gathering, you know, they're just gathering them up, whoever traipses into there. I saw one at, what I've said before, the one that's scared. I don't know why, but I found out later. And he had his wife, and that young girl could have been his other wife, you know, not their child. Or I think she would have been more tending to it, you know. And the other was just a single guy, and tall guy, and dark skin, and he had 3 women following him in the stores. Stayed a short time and come home. Nothing. They couldn't have been shopping for anything back in the warehouse. But they're around So they're seeking those kind of types of people and guys, and they're not very nice people, actually, for the desires they have in things, and they're going to say, okay, you can have these things and whatever, and they're just going to go, yo, Rennie, you know, and they're going to get it, but they don't know that when that's all done, all that job's been cleaned up, you know, then things are going to turn on your back, and then you'll be all that was covered up and buried that you helped disparage and threw out the garbage of these people instead of trying to wing them and give them and let them see liberty, be in liberty. And this money's not all free. You have to work for it. The workers have made it, but we all work for it to make it. And that's why there has to be cutbacks in governmental issues, nothing to do with our well-being, purely aimed at the governmental offices that are just woho and dealing and taking mismanagement. And there's so many crooks, but it needs to be cleaned up. And we need to have that kind of forethought in every person, because, you know, worst comes to, like back in the 60s, what's happened, you know, and what they do. I remember Kent State, there was this thing about the war and not liking it, and let's stop it, let's stop the war, you know, and what's the war really about? Well, it's population disposal, it's population control, you know. They're probably lost a bet with some other corporation, some other company, and they have to pay up, and it's lives to be lost. And then if I hold a stronger hand, but, you know, I have 2 billion people of my kind, and you've only 300 million of your kind, it's not my fault. You lost a bet. You got to cough up 50,000, or I don't want to cough up mine. That kind of a deal going on. Can you imagine? There's probably going to be some helicopters flying over today, and I have to leave my phone, and I'll be on the run. Good night.